Everyone, it's Zach with Palantir Research. They do it once again, a new partnership announcement in the energy sector now. Plus, it's international. And it's a not so often region as well by Palantir once we get into it. So they've entered a strategic partnership with Babco Upstream. They are subsidy of Babco Energy in a multi-year partnership. And this is to help accelerate power energy for the Kingdom of Bahrain. And it's for 3 years. So it's an island near right off Saudi Arabia. But the interesting part as an oil company is that they're trying to push for decarbonization and hit efficiency achievements here for highlights rather than say a barrel production that we would expect for a company like this. And this is under the control most likely of the parent company. Now, we get a few quotes here from management on both sides, but first, it's just great to acknowledge we got a new international commercialist government-ish kind of deal in a different region, once again, where Palantir can expand. Now, for the client themselves, it's harder to find recent current information with their 2022 annual report being the latest that I could find so far. Note, it is a government-ran company, but for scale, they are technically a very small player internationally. One kind of stat from 2022 is that from the Abu Safa field, they share with Saudi Arabia, so it's not fully theirs. Their small equity share produces around 150,000 barrels per day. Now, annually, that's around 54 million of crude they exported and sold out to other countries. Now, in the grand scheme of things in the oil industry, like I said, they're still technically very, very tiny, with Saudi Arabia being the head honcho there, selling more than, say, 10 million barrels per day. Now, that's just something to bring into perspective here, but they also refine oil, sell downstream products. So just for the reference here, about 80 million per year from 2022 were sold after distilling some crude down. Now, we don't get an exact dollar amount here for the 3-year deal and indicates at least a long-term partnership and probably a successful trial prior. And I think bigger is being able to demonstrate Palantir's ability to work in the region of the Middle East and possibly showcase themselves to oil giants out there. It may take some time, of course, or go under wraps and may just actually never be revealed. But thinking of the scale of the neighbors of the Kingdom of Bahrain, aka Saudi Arabia, even getting a small piece of their business would be huge. But we'll see if that ever shows up. And I know some folks will also bring up the political relationship with the region, and I know it's not the most cut and dry. Technically, with the United States and, say, Saudi Arabia, they have a very strategic importance here to our military for the region, and it has been a long-standing relationship, at least, for selling United States military equipment. So it still aligns with Palantir's mission, I'd say, militarily, but obviously the free speech and humanitarian side of issues can always be brought up. So I'll trust management to tread that with the region to the best of their ability. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.